Too long. I don't want to stay on here too long. I have some stuff to do, but I wanted to make sure I shared this information with you. As always, welcome. We are talking about the astrological events that are coming, well, that are actually happening right now. We have a new moon, as we do with every month, um, and it's actually starting this evening at 9:17 p.m. The new moon is going to be in the sign of Cancer, which is a wonderful placement for it because the new moon is at home in the sign of Cancer. Cancer rules the moon, so anytime you have a new moon in the sign of Cancer, that means it is going to work at its optimal best. We're going to talk about how it's going to affect each rising sign and what the things that you can look out for. And actually, some of you, hey Tasha, some of you could have possibly already felt the effects of this new moon as early as 3 days ago, starting 3 days ago. And again, you will still possibly feel the immediate effects of it in the next 3 days. But a new moon carries us for 4 weeks until the next new moon. So if you have not experienced um, certain things happening in your life in certain areas of your life in this last 3 days or in the next 3 days, look for it to happen over the next 4 weeks. Now, generally speaking, this new moon in Cancer, first of all, the new moon is where we set our new intentions. So if there's anything that we are wanting to begin new, like a project, a relationship, any type of treatments, anything that we want to start new or put a fresh new perspective on, we always want to use, the best time to use it is with the new moon. The new moon is about new beginnings, new starts, fresh energy, things of that nature. So it makes sense for you to begin your manifestations around a new moon. Um, and being that it's in the sign of Cancer, and this is Cancer's ruling planet, we know the moon is not a planet, but we refer to it as a planet. Um, this new moon is all about the things that govern Cancer. That is nurturing, um, compassion. Family is important to Cancer. So these are the things that may come up in, could come up across the board for everyone, have to do with our family, uh, the dynamics within our family, our parents, particularly our mother. This could have things that have to do with your actual living space, your home life, the place where you reside. This could be property, okay? Because we're thinking about the home life. Now, this will see some with changes in your physical home. People moving in or moving out. Somehow your home is expanding. The people in your life are changing. This could also be an energy of some of you welcoming in a new baby or finding out that someone is pregnant in your immediate family, or maybe you're pregnant, starting a family. But anything related to family, real estate, buying and selling property, the dynamics within our family, our parents. This could be a general theme across the board with everyone. This could also be with regards to our emotional life and our foundation and our family roots and history. So those could be themes for everyone with this new moon. Now, we are going to specifically break down how this new moon affects each rising sign. As always, if you do not know your rising sign, you need to go online to any of the free natal chart or free birth chart calculators. You will need your exact birth time because that's how your rising sign is going to be determined correctly. So you will find one of those online, put in your it's going to ask for your birth date, your place of birth, and your exact birth time. And then you calculate that, and it'll give you your sun sign, rising sign, and your moon sign. Um, we use the rising sign because the rising sign is actually what is happening with you in real time, the energies that is happening around you at this time. So that's why I use the rising sign, because this gives you a better idea of what you are dealing with right now in the here and now. Now, if you do not have your time of birth, you can definitely listen for your sun sign, because everybody knows their sun sign, and this could be just as helpful. Now, if you are one of those that has your sun, moon, and rising, I would suggest that you listen for all three, because this is going to give you a big overview on how this new moon is going to play out over the next 4 weeks. So, do we have any questions so far before we get into it? I'm going to give you a little bit of time and opportunity to um, go to the birth calculator online and get your rising sign. And of course, if you don't have an opportunity to do this now, this video will stay up and you can listen to the replay after you get that information. But let me give everybody a minute to do that. So, how is everyone? Another thing I want to talk about real quickly is this first 10 days of July have been very, very weird. Um, for me, it seems like the energy has been very intense. It's been very unpredictable. Um, there has been a lot of twists and turns and surprises in this first few days. It's going to last till about the 10th, probably tomorrow, once the effect of this new moon starts to calm it down. But the first few days of this month have been, I don't think they've been challenging. They've just been very surprising, very eye opening. Unexpected events have happened that have threw some of us for a loop in a good way, or maybe a challenging way. But definitely, it was probably something that needed to happen, and has been playing out within the last few months, or maybe in the last few years. And then all of a sudden, here within the last few days, something has come up that could have realistically just taken you for a loop and you did not expect it. So, does anyone feel this energy that we've had in these first few days? Has it um, surprised you in any way, or have you gotten a message or information that you weren't expecting to get, and just kind of like maybe turned your little world around? Okay, so let's get started. Oh, seems like every time I get on here, I gotta sneeze. Okay, so let's start with first things first. The new moon in the sign of Cancer that will culminate this evening at 9:17 p.m. and how it will affect your rising sign. Let's start with Aries Rising. This new moon is nope, no surprises. Well, just wait. We got four more. Well, you know what? That's a good thing because the energy's been kind of weird. But Aries Rising, this new moon is going to fall in your fourth house. So these Aries Risings, this could look like new beginning, fresh new perspective in the area of your family life. So this could first be a great opportunity. It was a good event, nothing negative. Excellent. Always good to hear that. So, Aries rising, this could definitely be a time that if you are one of those Aries risings that have been thinking about moving, um, selling your property, buying an additional property, or moving to a different apartment, something with regards to the changing of your residence or the acquiring of any type of real estate or property. This will be an excellent time for you to start um, the planning stages of this, or if you're past the planning to purchase something, this will be an excellent time for you to move forward with the acquisition of any type of real estate. If you want it, this will be a great time. You should have really good energy for being able to sell your property quickly and at a and maybe over. If you are not buying or selling, this will be great for you starting a new home renovation project. So that could be as small as just redecorating your current living situation or living arrangement, or this could be as big as a full out um, home or residential remodel. This will be great for that. Um, this will also be great for those of you that have been thinking about expanding your family. So that could look like having a baby, adopting, or um, someone coming to live with you possibly. That's really could be a big thing with Aries rising as your family, the size of your family changing. Now, this could also look like those of you that may have someone that is moving out. So now your home life looks different. But excellent for that, starting a family, things of that nature. Um, those of you who still have your parents in your life, particularly your mother, this will be great for spending more time with your parents, spending more time with your mother. Your mother may have some type of news that she's going to be sharing with you possibly over the next 4 weeks. Maybe something you didn't expect to hear from her, but maybe a new beginning for her or a change within her personal life. Maybe something that you'll be hearing about from one of your parents. And this will also be a good time if you have been thinking about doing a family reunion of some sort, whether it's on a big scale or a small scale. You may want to start thinking about putting that plan together. And those of you who have family dynamics that have been challenging over the last few years, some of you may want to start thinking about going into family counseling or doing some type of counseling within your family dynamic or addressing any type of family issues that you may have had that need to be addressed. So it's going to be everything about the family with Aries rising. Taurus rising, and you can listen again for your sun and moon sign. This new moon is going to be in your third house, and this is going to look like, first of all, this is a great opportunity for you to get together with um, your siblings, your extended family, and maybe some type of interaction with your neighbors. Taurus rising, you may be getting new neighbors to your community or to wherever you live, or you may be just deciding that you've lived in a, maybe you moved into a new neighborhood, or maybe you've been in this neighborhood for a while and you've never really met your neighbors. This would be a great time for you to start, meeting your neighbors, finding out who you live with and around in your general area. This is great for, again, reconnecting with your siblings if you guys have kind of like lost your connections with each other. So, siblings, and this could also be with your extended family. So, that's our aunts and uncles and cousins and stuff like that. This will also be great for those of you that want to get away, but you're still not comfortable with doing any type of long distance traveling. This is great for you to do a road trip. Um, Wonderful for a road trip. So I would definitely support you in planning a road trip for this month, just to kind of get away. This is also good for those of you who are in contract negotiation. So if there's any type of contracts you need to negotiate, this is going to be great for that, especially those contracts that you've had that you have not been able to come to an agreement, or something that satisfies you in this contract. You could probably find that you start to look at it with fresh new eyes, and maybe contract negotiations turn around for you this month. This will also be a good for those of you who are Taurus rising, needing to purchase a new car. We are past the Mercury retrograde shadow period, which was July the 7th. So those of you Taurus risings that have been wanting to purchase a new car, or purchase a new car, this will be great for you to start the process of looking for a new car. And I would strongly suggest that you do hardcore negotiations with this car deal. Don't just accept the deal that is presented to you. See if you can negotiate a better interest rate, lower payments, a lower down payment, whatever it is that you need to negotiate with regards to this new car purchase will be great for you. Now, this is excellent for those of you that are wanting to get into some type of media, um, which would look like if you've been waiting to start that podcast, YouTube channel, or if you have a business that you've been wanting to market, this will be excellent for you to put yourself out there by way of social media. So, those of you with businesses, online businesses, this would be great for you to start putting yourself out there, with regards to maybe Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, but getting your voice out there, your message out there, your product out there. And this is also going to be good for those people that are in sales. Excellent for people in sales. I forgot what I was going to tell you. Oh, and for those of you that have wanted to start that book, some of my Taurus risings have been sitting on a book. So I would definitely strongly suggest that you start that. Or if you have the book, this may be the time that you need to start marketing it, pushing it, or finding someone, or a publishing company to get your book out there. Because I do believe that there's some Taurus risings that are sitting on a book, or have a book up here. This will be great for you to start writing your book. Gemini rising, sun or moon. This is energy. This new moon is going to be in your second house. So this is the money house. This is how we earn our money. So, Gemini risings, this will be a great time for you guys to start looking for a new job, or an additional job, or developing or carving out a new stream of income for yourself. This is also good for those of you um, that could ask for a raise. It's time for you to start negotiating maybe a raise, or negotiating some type of perks or bonuses. within your current job. So this is going to be all about Gemini Rising, how you earn your money, uh, increasing your cash flow. So again, that could look like some of you seeking out new employment with better pay or better perks, or some of you actually taking on a second job to kind of supplement your current income and saving up for a nice little nest egg for yourself. Um, you're also going to be one of those people that may have been thinking about making a big ticket item purchase. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean a car like Taurus Rising, but that may be some item that's a little bit pricey. You've been thinking about buying it. This may be a good time for you to go ahead and purchase it. Um, Also, with this a second house, um, this could actually help you with the value you place on yourself and how you earn your money. Um, Gemini risings, some of you may have an unhealthy relationship with money that needs to be worked out. And with this new moon in Cancer, this is all about nurturing that relationship because, funny enough, we do have a relationship with money. And sometimes it can be unhealthy. Sometimes we can place too much value on money and place too much of our self worth and tie it up into how much money we make. So, this is going to be excellent for you to be able to get a new perspective on how you earn money and the proper placement of money in your life. And understanding that money does not make you better, money does not give you value or self worth. Money is just currency. And in order for you to be in a better financial place, you need to learn how to make sure money stays in its proper place in your life. So that's great for you, Gemini Rising. But definitely increasing your streams of income is going to be important to you this month. Cancer, Cancer Rising, Sun or Moon. The new moon is in your sign. So this is all about, for my Cancer Risings, nurturing yourselves. This is all about taking care of yourself, your mental, especially your emotional health. It's very important for you to pay attention to that this month. This is good energy for my Cancer Risings, having a breakthrough with any type of emotional issues, um, emotional struggles that you've been having. This is excellent for you manifesting, uh, and I want to say balance in your emotional life and in your emotional connections. This is great for you. But I would just strongly suggest for my Cancer Risings, just take care of yourself. That's it. Take care of yourself. Do what you need to do to make yourself feel good, feel safe, and feel emotionally balanced. So that may look like some of you just kind of taking time for yourself, going in that infamous Cancer shell and recharging and just healing yourself. Use this energy to heal. Now, you can also use this as a new moon to start a new beginning for yourself. And that could be in any area of your life, Cancer Rising. So if that is your love life, your career, your family life, your health, whatever that may be for you, this is great for you to start a new plan to move yourself forward and having the emotional support that you need and the nurturing that you need. So just take care of yourself, Cancer Rising. Leo Rising, Sun or Moon, this is going to be in your 12th house. Now, this is an interesting house. Um, so, this new moon is going to give a fresh perspective on things that you've been doing behind the scenes. So, if you've been working on any projects, if you've been working on yourself, a lot of my Leo risings have been um, in the last few weeks, maybe a few months, have been kind of taking themselves out of the spotlight. The energy has been a little bit overwhelming, and they've been doing a healing work behind the scenes. So this is added energy to support that healing that you're doing. This is great for you developing a new spiritual practice for yourself, or breathing new life into your spiritual life. If you've, Leo risings, if you felt yourself being disconnected to your spiritual path, this is going to help you realign yourself with that. Some of you have kind of lost your way with your spirituality, and that's what's been causing all the discord and the uproar and the feelings of anxiousness in your life. So this is great for you getting back on that path and realigning yourself with your spirituality. This was also the house that carries our specialized populations. So this is our hospitals, rehabs, and prisons. Some of you Leo risings will have some type of news, interaction, revelation, or information that's going to come to you by way of maybe someone in or around or that works with a specialized population. Again, someone in a hospital, in a rehab center. Maybe someone close to you has decided they're ready to go into rehab and to get help. Maybe you're the person that's deciding that you're ready to get help by going, uh, addressing any addictions or issues. So you may decide to start therapy, go into rehab, check yourself in a hospital. This could also be someone, you possibly hearing from someone that is confined to an institution, um, something of that nature. But definitely um, getting back to your spiritual life is going to be very important with Leo risings this month. And listening to those messages and voices and conversations and those feelings that you have, that you're being connected with um, the spiritual life. So tapping back into your spiritual life is going to be important, Leo rising. Virgo rising, sun or moon. This new moon is going to be in your 11th house. So this is going to center around your friendships, the friends that you align yourself with, the groups, organizations that you are a part of. This is also going to be a time for you looking into the technology that you use. And this could really be for those Virgo risings that work from home. If you're fortunate enough to work from home and you use any type of technology, this will be a good time for you to start looking for an upgrade, for better equipment. If you are having, if you have an at-home business, a home-based business, this will be good for you starting to implement upgrading your software, upgrading your computers, upgrading your scheduling systems. Anything that works around technology, particularly those that have a home-based business or just work from home, you may start to think about upgrading your technology and making it better. This is also good for those of you who are ready to launch an online business. Now is a great time for you to start doing research on the proper equipment you're going to need to start this home-based business. Now, this is also an area that we look at our long-term goals, our dreams, and desires. It is time for you, Virgo rising, to really get serious about your long-term goals, uh, planning out possibly some new goals for yourself, or if you have a long-term goal and it has not been going in the manner that you want or progressing in the ways you want, you don't have to throw that goal out. This is great for looking at it differently and seeing how you could rework it and make it new again. And it's the same goal, but you're going to approach it in a different way. Does that make sense? And this also is going to be a good opportunity for you to get out and socialize, um, and meeting new people, new friendships, forming new acquaintances, meeting new people. So I would strongly suggest my Virgo risings to socialize more, but particularly socialize in places that you don't normally go. Don't go to the usual place that you know that you go all the time and seeing the same people. This is an energy for you to be introduced to new people in your life. So in order to do that, you need to go to new areas and new venues, new clubs, new restaurants. Um, if someone asks you to go out, one of your friends wants to go out to something, socializing more in a different environment and with different people. Libra Libra rising, sun or moon. This is going to be in the area of your career. So this is great for my Libra risings that are ready to start a new career path. So applying for a new job. If there's a new opportunity within the company or the organization that you work for, you may want to start looking for advancement in your current company, or maybe a new, entirely different company altogether. Now, this could also look like if you guys are ready to stop working for someone and you're ready to start a business, this is excellent for you to start your business. And if you've already started it, nurturing your current business is going to be great. Um, Putting in the work, putting in the commitment, putting in the emotional connection to whatever your career goals is going to be uh, a spotlight for you for the next 4 weeks, Libra rising. Now, this is also an area of our public image and the titles that we wear. So some of my Libra risings are going to have, quote unquote, a title change. So that could look like some of my Libra risings getting married. So now you're a married person. Some of you getting a divorce. So now you're back on the market. You're single. You're a divorcee. This could also be some of my Libra risings becoming parents. So now you are going from being footloose and fancy free, and now you're a parent. Now you're somebody's mommy or somebody's daddy, something to that effect. This could also be if you were some of my Libra risings going into an area where they are taking more responsibility and maybe doing public office, uh, going into politics, or something where they are the leader of a certain entity, a project, or government type situation could be on the horizon for that. And this is also our interactions with authority figures and our fathers. So if you're one of those Libra risings that still have their dad, connect with your dad. Um, Especially if the relationship has been strained or it has been distant. Now, you be the judge of whether or not this is good for you, because I don't know the dynamics of the distance between possibly you and your dad. So, if this is a situation where it is best that you guys stay apart, then you do what is best for you. However, if you've had this sense of wanting to reconnect with your dads or wanting to address issues with the father figure in your life, this will be a great opportunity to start nurturing that relationship. And this is also good for those of you that don't have your dad with you anymore. And the same with my Aries risings that don't have their mother anymore. This will be great for connecting with them on a spiritual level, um, talking to them, because our people that have, people that have transitioned over, they are still here. Um, so definitely talking to them or trying to come into some resolution about your dynamic or your relationship with your father or mother will be great for you, Libra rising. Um, excuse me. Scorpio rising, Scorpio sun or moon. This is all about long distance travel. So, if you're Scorpio rising and you are ready to see the world and you're ready to get back out there, start planning that long distance trip. And when I say long distance trip, I always equate that to anything that needs a passport. But at this point, if it's anything on an airplane, that's fine. Um, get ready to start traveling again, or at least planning to travel again. I think my Scorpio risings really need that. It will help them a lot. Another thing for your Scorpio rising, education. So some of you may be thinking about um, advancing your education. That could look like obtaining a degree, going back to college, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a formal education. This could be an education of something that you need to advance yourself in your career path. So if you're needing to add skills that require you to go to school, this will be great for you to start either researching what it is you need to study or just starting, going back to school at this time. And also, Scorpio rising. This is going to be good for you um, leaning into your religious and spiritual beliefs. That is going to be something that you're going to need for this month, to lean heavily and depend a lot on your spiritual beliefs and your religious beliefs could come to the forefront of your life here during this month. Sagittarius rising, sun or moon. This is going to be everything that has to do with the resources and the finances that you share with another person. Use this energy to really pay attention to who or you're combining your finances with or your resources with. This is great for, because it's a new moon, if you've been thinking about going into business with someone Sagittarius rising, this will be great for you to move forward with that. Of course, do your due diligence before you connect with someone with regards to the sharing of your money and your business. Now, this could be business or this could be personal, because this is also could be like a relationship type thing going on. But a new beginning in that area. And if this is not necessarily you, this could be your partner, because this is the area of our chart that governs other people's money. Because it's a new moon, those of you Sagittarius risings that need a loan, and that could be personal, home loan, car loan, whatever type of loan it is, this is great for you going to financial institutions and obtaining those funds. This is really a favorable time for you to do that. And because this new moon is in the sign of Cancer, I do believe that those Sagittarius risings that are trying to get financing to purchase a home or a piece of property, you have very favorable energy to get approved for it and to get it at a great interest rate for you. So I would not let this month pass me by without inquiring about that. Okay. And this is also for Sagittarius rising, a good time to start manifesting intimacy in your life. So this could look like if you are partnered up with someone in a romantic situation. That could be marriage, long-term relationship, friends with benefits, whatever your situation is. Um, Intimacy, beginning a new level of intimacy with your partner is going to be great for this. This is also good because this is the area that governs sex. So you may get a boost in your sex life or a boost in your libido. So this is great for if you're trying to breathe new life into your sex life, okay? Or you're trying to add something new to your sex life. This would be a great month for that. I always support that. Um, and some of you should read, especially my business owners. I need you to guys this month to look at um, how you are set up as a business with regards to the taxes that you're paying as a business owner, and seeing if you have any type of um, benefits that you are missing with regards to your tax situation as a business owner and for a personal. This will be good for that. Um, Looking for new car insurance, looking for new health insurance, um, reworking your interest rates on anything that you have that you're paying interest on. This would be a great month for you to do that. So call up your credit card companies, call up your finance companies, insurance companies, and see if you can negotiate new rates with those entities. Sagittarius Rising. Capricorn Rising, this is going to be something new for your relationship dynamics. So this could also be in business and in love. So this could be business partners, your spouse, long-term partner, um, our one-on-one relationships, Capricorn Rising. If you're trying to bring new love into your life, this is a great time for you to start manifesting a serious new relationship. This will also be a good time because we have that new moon in Cancer, and Cancer is all about nurturing your current relationship. If you have lost the connection with your partner, this is a time where you could regain that just by nurturing and paying more attention and having those intimate moments with your partner could definitely help. Um, Now, this is also the area that governs legal affairs. So, those of you that need to uh, take some, start a court proceeding, I would definitely suggest you do that. And those of you that are currently Capricorn Rising in a court proceeding or legal situation, um, there may come a time during this month where you can um, negotiate or mediate that situation and have a new outcome that's favorable for everyone across the board. Aquarius rising, sun or moon, this is going to be your area of your life that has everything to do with your health and fitness. So it is definitely time for my Aquarius risings to start a new health and fitness routine. And when I say health, I'm talking about physical and mental. My Aquarius risings have this thing where they do not, well, Aquarius in general, cannot turn their brains off. And they typically can run themselves in the ground because they cannot turn their brains off, which probably interferes with their sleep a lot. So, Aquarius rising, you're going to have to figure out how to do your health differently. Um, a new way of dealing with stress, a new way with addressing your health issues, and working out. You have to find a new way to uh, start taking care of yourself. Some of you should definitely look into, because this is Cancer, and Cancer loves to eat, the foods that you consume could actually be playing um, a big part in your mental health. So let's try to look for a new eating plan. Let's try to look at eliminating certain foods from your diet that could be causing you a problem. Now, this is also the area that governs our work environment. So this is, our workplace, our co-workers, our managers, if you're just whomever we work around day to day. Something has got to change with this work environment. So this may look like some of my Aquarius risings looking for a new job, because your current job is stressing you the hell out and you need to have a better work environment. Or if you don't want to leave your current job, you're going to have to uh, change what is going on in your work environment. If your work environment has been stressful, it's been chaotic, it's been, you dread going there, you're going to have to figure out how to make a change because something has to happen with your work routine because it is not serving you well with regards to your health. Okay? So addressing that is going to be a big deal for you, Aquarius Risings. And some of you probably need to get a pet of some sort to help you. Pets are very therapeutic. So Aquarius Risings, you may want to think about, and I know a lot of Aquarius Risings that don't even like pets. But when you think of pet, you don't always have to think of a dog or a cat. Hell, you can get a fish or a damn gerbil or something. But something by way that you can, that loves you unconditionally and you can put your attention into. Again, pets are very therapeutic and this may very well help you. And finally, last but not least, Pisces rising, sun or moon. This is going to be the area of your life that governs your joy. So this could definitely look like my Pisces risings, finding new hobbies, new creative projects. My Pisces risings are very creative. So finding a way to use that creativity within a new hobby or a new project. Pisces risings, you're another one that may be starting a family soon. Some of you may already be pregnant and don't know it, or you're just finding out that you're pregnant because this is the area of life that governs pregnancy and children. So Pisces rising, new beginnings with your children. Um, Definitely that area. But finding your joy again, finding what makes you happy. Some of you are going to be finding out that you are pregnant. Or if you have children that are older, you may be finding out you're about to be a grandparent. But something by way of children is going to play a part in your life for this month. But I want you to, I want you to find a new creative outlet for yourself, which is very important for my Pisces risings. Those of you that are single, this could bring someone new in your life. Dating opportunities, more than one. And because this is the dating house, I don't know how serious I would get with these dating opportunities. I would definitely tell you to have fun. Um, don't turn down, a date or anything. But like I said, this is the dating house. This is where you're supposed to have fun. This is where you're supposed to get to know people and find out if you like them or not. So definitely a little romance could be coming your way. And this is this is also the house of a little bit of casual sex. So don't get too caught up in it. Have fun with it and go from there. This actually could bring someone that was actually a friend and it turns into like a little dating situation. So we'll see how that goes with my Pisces risings. So that is how the new moon in Cancer, which begins this evening at 9:17 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So check your clocks for wherever you are to get the accurate time as to when this new moon is going to culminate and how it's going to play out for you. Again, some of you may have already experienced some of this energy as far back as 3 days ago. You could definitely feel it within the next 3 days intensely, but you do have the entire month that this could play out for you. So, do we have any questions? Do I need to review um, any of the rising signs? And if I missed anything, let me know. Okay. So if no one has any questions, um, if you missed your rising sign, um, again, the video will stay up and you can catch it on the replay. I hope this month is great for you guys. And I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.